Good morning from day 43 of my 2024 AT journey. Today is a good day because Jordan comes tonight. I've got 7.5 miles to hike over Mount Wolf and down into Kinsman Notch. And then I'll be going into the Notch Hostel in North Woodstock, which is, yes, also where I just came from. I was at the Old Colony Ski Club in North Woodstock. I really wanted to check out both places, so this has given me the opportunity to see the Notch Hostel as well. I really would have liked to have gone back and stayed at the ski club as well, but the Notch Hostel is kind of trail famous and just really want to see it and experience it, so tonight's the night. About a week ago I booked the Katahdin cabin. That was the only private space that they had available still a week out for a Friday. The Notch Hostel is not only popular with thru hikers but also day hikers, weekend adventurers, and just tourists to the area. So if you're booking there for a weekend and looking for a private space, just be prepared to book as far in advance as you can, which I know is difficult to do as a thru hiker because we're planning, typically max 2, 3, 4 days out only. So trying to book a week or two in advance is a lot to ask, but the Katahdin cabin will do just fine. It's pretty primitive from the looks of it, but it's got 4 walls, places to sleep, shower, electricity and Wi-Fi, and toilets, so that's all I need. And I'm only there the one night, so yeah, Jordan gets in tonight at 9. We wanted a private space mainly just because he's getting in so late. He doesn't want to disturb other hikers, and this cabin is also perfect because it's not attached to the main hostel, so he's not even gonna be like walking into the house or anything. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I think it's an uneventful hike for me, but I'll try to show you some stuff. Had to put my feet into wet shoes this morning because I had a ford right before the shelter at Eliza Brook that I couldn't rock hop, so the shoes never dried, and had to put my dry socks this morning into wet shoes, but it is what it is. I will see you later. All right, well, I wasn't intending to take the Blue Blaze, that's like 0.1, to Mount Wolf, but I ended up here somehow. I didn't see where the trail split off, but yeah, no views today, just white. So at least it was only 0.1 that I got off trail. Climbing up Mount Wolf was a beast. It reminded me of Maine. So much mud, rocks, roots, trees. Not really good trail. Did not enjoy whatsoever. Ugh. And everything's wet and slippery. My pants are filthy, but that's okay. But I'm gonna put the phone away so I can find the trail again. See you later. All right, so I am 0.9 miles from Kinsman Notch. The hike has been kind of uneventful. It's just been a lot of mud and rocks and roots. I think I mentioned that already. Ooh, I just spotted a blueberry, but I don't think they're ripe yet. And yeah, I think I'm finally done with all of the uphill, and I just have like 700 feet of downhill to go in this 0.9 miles. And I'm super early. It's 12 o'clock, and the next scheduled shuttle for the Notch doesn't come till 4:30, but we're gonna see. Hopefully someone will pick me up. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can get a ride from somebody into the hostel so I don't have to wait here for 4 hours. I know Bluebird and Otter are coming behind me, and they're getting picked up by the ski club from here. So if they get down before 4:30 and I'm still there, I think Jeff this morning from the ski club said he would drop me at the Notch on his way, which is super nice considering like I'm not staying there tonight. They don't have to worry about getting me somewhere, but he said he would help me out since the Notch only has scheduled shuttles. In exciting news, a Nobo that I passed just told me there's trail magic down at this trailhead, so if that doesn't put a pep in your step, I don't know what will. Guess it's some nice cold drinks. I don't know if there's anything else, but a cold drink sounds amazing, especially if it's like a Coke or a Gatorade. So I'm gonna try to go as quickly as I can down this remaining, probably we're down to 0.7 or 0.8 now, without falling or hurting myself. So I'll see you down at the trailhead and or at the Notch Hostel at some point. See ya. Let's go. Okay, I'm at the Notch Hostel. Back in that shed is where I'm staying. That's the Katahdin cabin. I just got a quick shower and put on some loner clothes. When I got here, I realized I left out 2 pairs of Injinji toe socks drying on a rock at Kinsman Notch, and I'm a little bit annoyed and upset because the Notch does a shuttle run to there at 4:30 if there's people that need to go or get picked up, and I asked if I can go back then, and they won't take me. Okay, so sorry I stopped that abruptly. The Notch wouldn't take me back to Kinsman Notch to go look for my socks, even though they normally have like a 4:30 time slot allotted to go pick up hikers or drop people off, but because no one was signed up or needed it, they wouldn't take me back. So I texted Jen from the ski club that I stayed at 2 nights ago and the night before that to see if she could like do me a solid or if I could pay her to come pick me up here and take me to Kinsman, because it's literally just right down the street. Not right down the street, but it's close enough. And she like said say less. Came out, did a special trip, picked me up at the Notch Hostel, took me to Kinsman Notch to get my socks. They were still there, and then brought me back to the hostel. And she was like, absolutely do not pay me. So this is my message to anyone looking to stay in the Lincoln or North Woodstock area. Stay at the ski club, Old Colony Ski Club. You will be doing yourself a disservice if you do not stay there. It's a total vibe. Literally, like, as you can tell just from this like story right now, they will bend over backwards and do anything to help you out, make sure you're taken care of, make sure you're not missing gear, and that you're comfortable and safe. And Jen says everyone that stays there is like her children, and she just wants everyone to have a good experience on the trail. So stay at the Old Colony Ski Club if you are in Lincoln or North Woodstock. And you're through hiking or section hiking, or whatever. 1,000,000 out of 10. Absolutely recommend, like, without a doubt. All right, so I'll show you the inside of the Katahdin cabin. I think I did say in an earlier video, this is a primitive space, so keep that in mind. You've got this bug net here. If you want to have the doors open, but it does say, you know, keep them closed during the day because it gets hot otherwise. But yeah, so this is a converted tool shed. So it's very primitive, nothing fancy. It's 4 walls, electricity, and somewhere to sleep. There's no AC or heat in here, but it's a space and it's a private space. It's separate from the main house, obviously. Downstairs you have this coffee table and a leather sofa, which is actually new as of yesterday. There's a fan. And then the sleeping arrangements are up these stairs in the loft. Now this is advertised as such. None of this is a surprise to me. But here's the loft. You can't stand up here, so you're crouching, getting to your beds. It's 2 separate twin mattresses on opposite sides of the loft. I was kind of hoping that they were going to be closer to each other. We're not going to be able to sleep side by side. I'm not sure what the light situation is up here. There's this right here, but I don't know where a switch for it is. I think this little guy might be a light that you plug in, like a floodlight of sorts, but yeah, this does not come with linens or anything like that. So you sleep in your sleeping bag and with your own camp pillow. So it's not much more comfortable than sleeping in a tent, outside of the fact that you have 4 hard walls and electricity. But it is what it is. The inside of the hostel is much nicer. I will say it seems, by looks at least, more like a B&B. Although they don't serve you breakfast, they do have DIY pancakes that you can make, but no breakfast is included. That's made at least. So the inside of the hostel is nice. The advantage of staying, I guess, in the cabin is that you also get to use the hostel space. So you have access to the showers, the lounge, the kitchen, etc. One downside is I do have to actually store my food bag inside the hostel because there's a possibility of rodents in here. They say they don't have a rodent problem, but if we keep our food in here, there could be a rodent problem. So my food bag has to be inside, which is whatever. And yeah, they do group laundry. So I put all my dirty clothes in the laundry bin on the porch, and that's going to get done for me. That's free. You can pay to have your own private laundry done. It's like $8. Parking here is $7 a day. Which also is another drawback and makes me wish that we had stayed at the ski club. The ski club is absolutely where it's at. So with that said, it's 4:30. I have 1 hour until my shuttle run to Price Chopper for resupply. So I'm going to go get my food bag, see what I have left, and figure out what I need for the next few days, and get ready to go resupply. See you later.